Hey, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, welcome back. It's been about a month. It's been about a month. Yeah. Welcome back, it's Bojangle. It's been a long time since I've done a video. About a month since my last video. I'll be honest, I haven't really been feeling anime for the past couple months. I haven't watched any anime in months. And then when Lost Ark came out, the game that I did a video on before, got like no views. I don't really care. I just wanted to talk about the game. That game basically took all my spare time. My free time has been strictly on Lost Ark. And now I'm deciding, you know what? Let's get back to the anime wave. There's a whole slew of new anime coming out this year. The one I'm most anticipating by far is Bleach. 2022 October. We only got about what? It was like 5 months until Bleach comes back. I'm excited. So yeah, I haven't been watching anime in so long. I decided, hey, let me get back on it. Bunch of really dope stuff's coming out. Chainsaw Man, I know as well is coming out and whatnot. So what better way to see what else is coming out than to check out ViniTube and see the top 10 most anticipated action anime still to come in 2022 to 2023. I know for a fact I've missed some this year. I'll probably go back and see what else that I missed out on so I can catch up, because I do have a little bit more free time to watch some anime, and I might as well see what I've missed out on this year and what else is to come out this year. So without further ado, let's check this video out. We're back to uploading consistently for the most part. And without further ado, let's get it going. Go. Holy hell!
And thus another season comes to an end. How has your spring been? Let me know in the comment section below.
Hey,
Normally,
yo,
I'd be talking
what
about
was
the next
that
season in
first
one of these videos. However, I feel that it would be good to go the second mile, to be a little bit more forward-looking. Most of us like action anime here, so I'd like to tell you about some of the shows that I'm personally very excited for. Today's list will get me through my top anticipated action anime of 2022 and 2023.
All right, we know Chainsaw Man's gonna be in there, but what was that first anime show? Whoa, look at the animation. What the hell?
We start with Vampire in the Garden. The forbidden union between man and a monster is a popular topic in fiction. Thus, Studio Wit brings us Vampire in the Garden.
Studio Wit.
Alright,
you already know it's about to
this
be
theme even more.
It's about
it
to
tells
look
of
fire.
a world where men and vampires once lived together. Since then, the world has changed and become more divided than ever, with humanity being forced to stay behind walls, having lost their homes. Still, some long to return to that bygone era of harmony. The paths cross of Momo, a girl who wants nothing more than to play the violin, and Fine, the vampire queen who once had a heart for humans. When their paths cross, what fate awaits their journey? I know, let's get those AOT jokes out of the way now. It doesn't help that Wit is the studio for this. Beside that though, we don't have much info about the series as of now. Still, I think to be excited about Vampire in the Garden. First off, the visuals look absolutely stunning. It surely is pivoting itself to be one of those classic looking shows, if you get what I mean. Also, I think that this will be one of those shows that combine action and drama with a dark atmosphere. Not something that you see in anime too often, although shows like these aren't as rare as I could have made it sound. Still, if you're up for something along the lines of Vanitas or Pandora Hearts in terms of feel, you could go for this once it drops on the 16th of May. We have Spriggan as the next entry on our list.
Okay. Whoa.
Special ops men teaming up to fight.
Bro, what's up with the anime this year?
Artifact. That's a great premise to sell, and Spriggan is an anime that combines it with some supernatural elements, government conspiracies, and a plot that takes you all over the world. Spriggan is not a new story, however. This is a modernized version of an old movie from the 90s. It looks to retell a story through current technology, and I think that the trailer gives us a good idea of what the show is all about. It's frantic, and it's something that will surely feed your craving for those high.
It looks like they're combining
this is probably the show to recommend
CG
your friends who aren't too much
with
into
drawing.
culture yet. It has all the traits of an action spy flick from
Yeah,
Hollywood, and it can be a
it's
nice
combining
gateway to
both.
people who are fond of such films. Netflix bringing it over could also mean that you'll be able to binge the show when it gets released.
Oh, it's coming on Netflix. I like this one.
We have My Hero Academia's 6th season.
Alright. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Because I know a lot of y'all that watch my channel watch My Hero Academia. I did not do a season 5 review. Because, one, I didn't record any of the rest of season 5 because season 5 was painfully boring. It was extremely boring. And I just didn't, and this is during the time I took my hiatus from YouTube as well. And I just was like, I'm not even gonna do a video on this because this was just, it was so, and I you know what? I'm not gonna even kill it because this was during the pandemic. And it obviously looked as if they really couldn't do the best job that they could. The action scenes, I mean, the ending of it was kind of cool, but at the same time, I was sitting there going like, it's whatever. It's whatever. And I don't, like a lot of y'all really love the show. I'm not going to say I love the show. It's a cool show. It's a solid show. But for it, even for that show's standard that I have, which isn't extraordinarily high, it was way below the standard that I would expect from the show. So hopefully season 6 can pick it back up to where I believe it should be. Hopefully, because season 5 was not it.
I had to do a double take. I remember when the show first hit the airwaves, and just like that, we've now got 6 seasons of this thing already. I knew back then that My Hero Academia was popular, but 2016 me didn't expect the show to have this much longevity. Then again, I should have. If only I had the ability to tell the future and look at the twists and turns the story's had since then. Now we're on our way to My Hero Academia's own war arc. With the villains having been united under Shigaraki's banner in the last season, it's time for our heroes to put up or shut up. It's the culmination of the Rise of Villain saga that
is it a shonen anime if they don't have a war? Like every shonen anime, if you think about it, have some sort of war.
2022 is when we'll get to see this latest installment. With that being a lot
closer
than it
so
first
I think they purposely made it that lackluster because they were going to go all out in season 6. Because season 6, it looks like it's going to have a ton of action in it. You don't want to front load everything in season 5 and then in season 6 where the story really picks up and it's going to be super important, you have it come up a little bit so they were basically like, you know what, we're going to put out season 5, it's not going to be the best, it's going to be basically a teaser and a step up to when season 6 comes out, we're going to go all out. That's my expectation.
Hero Academia fans, rejoice. Next is Blades of the Guardians.
Oh, this is the one. Jesus Christ, this is so beautiful. What the fuck?
Blades of the Guardians, what? Never heard of it. I don't blame you. After all, instead of being adapted from a Japanese manga, Blades of the Guardians is the adaptation of a Chinese...
It's the Chinese... Oh my god! Oh, are you serious? It's the Chinese series! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is one of my favorite Chinese manga. They call it like manhua or something. This is one of my favorite Chinese manga of all time. This, it just reminds, it's got the style of Vagabond. It's got, they're making this into an anime. What? I didn't know this. This series is so good, bro. The story is so... I'm watching this. I am watching this series. No doubt about it. I'm watching it.
Japanese comic series, manhwa in short. With one look at the poster, I know you guys can guess the general gist, the idea of what Blades of the Guardians is going to be about. It's overall an honest show in terms of what it brings to the table. Swords, action, an element of drama. In addition, I like how Blades of the Guardians incorporates some historical elements with it too. It's got a premise that's common with that of a samurai traveling to repay his debt, fighting demons along the way. In his battles to protect his family and the Sui dynasty, he uncovers secrets that even he might not come out of unscathed. The trailer also showcases the level of violence in the series, so it's
it
a
is
good way
gory,
to
bro.
to your liking.
It
if you
is
like something like
gory.
Dororo, you should definitely consider this one.
It's to that same level of violence, bro. It is gory. I promise you. You will enjoy Blades of the Guardian. You will enjoy it.
Before we continue, I want to ask you a genuine question. With what's going on in the world in your personal life these days, are you feeling down? We all know anime and manga can cheer us up and give us a reason to strive for another day, but at times, I myself can't help but fall to the Hell's Paradise. Gabimaru is what you'd want from a ninja. The finest member of the clan, he gets betrayed and set for execution. However, there's a problem with that. This is a man who just refuses to die. Literally, he just survives everything. Seeing this, his executioner instead offers him a chance for pardon. He'll go on a journey to look for the fabled elixir of life, and thus begins his journey to the island known as Paradise. No one who ever steps foot on the island returns alive, and with perils lurking at every corner, Gabimaru's immortality will be put to the test. With the promise of freedom and a reunion with his family at stake, he'll go through the bowels of hell itself. Now, here's an adventure series for you. Having read the manga, I'd say that it's underrated compared to its peers.
I've never read the manga,
and I found it never running out of steam in the suspense department. If you're up for a thrilling adventure with well-written characters, perhaps this could be the show to put on your radar. And now we begin our boss rush of action anime sequels, starting off with Jujutsu Kaisen's second season.
Oh, this is gonna be a good year. This is gonna be a good year, bruh.
Jujutsu Kaisen short made a name for itself in the past year, didn't it? On one hand, I'd say that it's strongly helped by Demon Slayer's success, but on the other hand, I think that it's just an unfair assessment. After all, Jujutsu Kaisen is such a great shonen. A good power system, immersive storylines, characters that you care about, astonishingly good animation for the fights. These are all the ingredients of a runaway shonen hit. They're all there. And here's a little something that I want to tell you. The next main story arc is even better than anything we've seen so far. Learning about Gojo's past is cool, but Shibuya arc is where it's at. Fights more intense than ever before await, and I'm sure that a couple of hearts are going to be broken. It's my favorite arc in the series so far. I really want to see how Mappa will knock it out of the park this time.
Mad people about to die in this, bro.
Vinland Saga's also joining in on the fun too.
Season 2 is when he's adult. Is this when Thorfinn becomes an adult? Thorfinn.
Remember my old video where I pegged Vinland Saga as the best action anime of 2019? It doesn't take a genius to guess that I'm super excited for its much-awaited sequel. Vinland Saga, to me, is one of the most complete action anime out there. It has a good blend of drama, character build-up, action, and emotional pull to really get me to care. However, to those who want to see more action and adventure, the thrills of the first season, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Vinland Saga's second season will feature less of those hype fights as the story shifts in tone, but that doesn't make it a bad thing. Think something like Golden Kamuy. Further emphasizes my point on Vinland Saga being such a complete action anime. I'm all in for a drama-heavy season that's full of character development and emotion. If you're up for something like this, Vinland Saga's second season sure seems promising.
You already know people are gonna complain. People are gonna complain regardless.
Then we have Mob Psycho 100 3.
It's coming out this year?
Yep, you heard that right. Mob Psycho is coming back for a third season. But because it's one of the most popular action anime out there and how a new season comes out every 3 years, is it surprising that 2022 will see the return of Mob and Friends? There have been rumors going around that the third season is the grand finale of the series. You know, that got me hyped even more. Bones will surely do justice to this season, and I just can't help but get excited to see everything culminate in one.
You know what's crazy though?
Climax.
It's crazy the fact that if you compare One Punch Man to Mob Psycho, even though Mob Psycho's super popular, One Punch Man is far away more popular. But you can make a great argument that Mob Psycho has a better story than One Punch Man. A much better story. Much better characters too. It's interesting.
This This is an anime getting a well-deserved third season, and my expectations are sky high. I can't wait to be thrilled and experience the magic of Mob Psycho once again. It may be sad to possibly say goodbye to a show that gave me so many goosebumps
but
and
it's
tears,
deserved,
but I'm more
man.
than thankful that we have Bones' masterful adaptation to see the series through. As one masterpiece ends, another looks to step up.
Here we go.
This is Chainsaw Man.
Here we go. Yo, she kind of hot. I ain't gonna cap. But
In
she
death,
probably
one
might be
becomes
crazy.
even stronger. When Denji finds himself on the wrong side of the murderous Yakuza, he finds himself facing death. However, his death only opens the window to a new life, being reborn as someone with the powers of the Chainsaw Devil. With his new power, he catches the attention of the Public Safety Bureau, who offer him a new job as a devil hunter. Now, with the promise of a life that he'd always wanted, Denji has become the worst nightmare of the world's demonic spawns. Mappa brings us the upcoming anime adaptation of this hit series from Shonen Jump. It's dark,
Action scenes
it's
are
violent,
fire.
and it's full of black comedy. Quite the glorious set of ingredients for some insane fun, right? The thing with Chainsaw Man is that it's also serious with some profound characters, all while thematically looking nothing like a typical Shonen Jump series. Can you feel the hype already for this one? Because I sure can, and this is for sure going to be the major hit of 2022.
Yeah, she looked like she
Finally,
crazy.
we have Bleach
like
making
crazy.
its long-awaited return.
Ah, yes.
We finally have
The
a release
Blood
date,
War
folks.
arc.
We have long gotten confirmation of Bleach's 1,000-year Blood War arc getting
Yes.
animated, but everyone was so mum on the release. Now we know that fall 2022 is when we'll see the glorious return of one of the most iconic battle shonen of the 2000s. Bleach looks to adapt the final arc, but only time will tell on how they plan to adapt it. It is a very long
Please
arc,
do it
and
well.
I think that pulling a Shaman King just wouldn't do the arc justice. Please make this a long runner again. Thank you.
Oh, it has to
It's
be.
where so many secrets and mysteries will be solved.
It has. They see the problem is even though the arc was somewhat long in the manga, they rushed it. It got probably 60. Once they got to the 60% mark, they just accelerated it to a whole different level near the end. You cannot rush this. It's gotta be the length of all of the first the Ruki arc. It's gotta be as long as the Ruki arc. It has to be, if not longer. Especially if you wanna end the series on a high note. You gotta make it long. Pause.
Ichigo's origin, the ancient Quincy War, the Soul King, all these will have answers in the grandest arc of Bleach so far. Being a fan of the series and someone who's followed the manga all the way to its conclusion, you can bet I'm excited as hell for this one. It's time to wake up and rise once again, fellow Bleach fans.
Baby, can you feel like number one? Shining bright for everyone. Living out your fantasy.
Bro, this is going to be so good, bro. This is going to be a good. I'm so glad I came back. I'm about to see just straight fire the rest of this year. Just straight fire. I'm gonna have no time off when it comes to anime now because it looks like this fall 2022 is about to be. I can't wait. Tell me if y'all can't wait, and tell me what are you looking forward to. This is Bojangles signing out. Y'all take it easy out there.